This show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Stop putting your online data at risk. Get protected at expressvpn.com/funhouse. Can I just say the worst thing about this quarantine is that the song Closing Time by Semisonic is not playing, daily in bars around America.
Closing time.
This is one of the most shameful moments of my life. I actually called a radio station and requested that song. And I said, I want to hear Mouth by Bush. And they said, we don't play that song. And then I said, I guess Closing Time by Semisonic, because you play it all the time. Like, yeah, we're going to do that anyway. And they hung up.
You have told that story before, I'm pretty sure several times, so you're not sharing any new information.
It's my first time hearing it. I love it.
Yeah, I know John Smith in here, and he would appreciate stories of Kiss 107 and 91X.
Wait, wasn't it Star 100.7?
Star Wars 100.7, yeah. Had the new guy?
Yeah, the new guy. I got a signature. I got an autograph from the new guy when they did that roller coaster competition where you just had to sit on the roller coaster in Mission Beach. I went there and I got a signed headshot of the new guy.
Does everyone have a memory of calling a radio station and requesting a song?
No. I called Nickelodeon a lot to try and get slimed, but that's about it. I don't remember anything about the radio from North Carolina.
I know we had K97.5 in Raleigh and Foxy 107. They were just like the oldies and also like the hip hop R&B station. I didn't ever get a chance to listen to the other ones, honestly. People talk about songs. I'm like, never heard it because it didn't come on the two radio stations I only ever listened to.
That was a problem in LA. I grew up just a little north of LA in Santa Clarita, and we only got Kiss in 98.7. I mean, Lola Fair was my childhood, essentially. So if you guys want to know stuff about Natalie Merchant, I'm here all day.
You know what song you still can request, though? It's 3 a.m., I must be lonely. That song still works.
That's Semisonic?
I think I once tried to request I'll Be Missing You from Puff.
There you go. That's a good one.
I'm not thinking of Counting Crows.
No one is.
It's a free-for-all this week. You can pull a comment from anywhere you want to. This can be a comment on a Funhaus video. This can be a comment from somewhere else. A comment can take many forms. Without further ado, let's spin that wheel. No more time for taking requests. We got to start listening to some Semisonic.
Show him that signed headshot of the new guy when he was on that roller coaster.
You'll never be able to find him.
My comment comes from Jesus Morales. Guys, YouTube's new timeline timestamps is pretty good. Give it a try. This is from our last podcast. Have you guys seen this? This is a conversation starter. You can do these giant blocks now on YouTube where you can break things up.
Well, how would we break our videos up?
You do the first part, you just set that as a section, as intro, and then after that it goes oral. And then after that, it goes missionary, and then reverse cowgirl, and then that's how you divide it up.
Shark.
We gotta spin. We gotta keep moving.
My comment is from the Scrap Mechanic gameplay that we did. We're trying to build a rocket ship, but we don't even get close to that. We kind of build this like weird, cobbled together giant boat car. Jose Cortez says, okay, fine, I'll admit it. When they said creative mode and started playing there, I hit dislike, but they won me over when they started building that badass mobile with the cash registers. Well, thank you. I would have to be really hard pressed to dislike a video on YouTube, I gotta tell you. So the fact that you just saw us playing a mode that you didn't agree with is kind of weird to me, that you're like, don't like creative modes, gonna dislike this video. But I respect your decision to do it, Jose. That's your prerogative. But I'm glad that you turned a corner, because I had a lot of fun recording that.
I don't want to burst your bubble, Elise, but they didn't say that they undisliked it.
Are you telling me that Jose doesn't really care about us?
If you want to leave a review on an Amazon product, you have to prove that you bought it. If you hit like or dislike, shouldn't you have to prove you've seen the video? Like, shouldn't it ask you a question and be like, what's the name of the cash register that Elise put on her car? Like a little CAPTCHA, basically, right?
I like that.
John Holland, you cut that video, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel from Jose's comment?
Hey, man, you got to give it a second chance. That was a great video, especially when Adam just decided, I'm going to keep trying to steal you guys' shit. That was fantastic.
Did I do that? I'm sorry.
You kept taking the vehicles we made and stuff.
Adam has memento syndrome.
No. I just have short-term memory loss.
Syndrome? You mean amnesia?
Highly recommend that you watch it. I promise you're going to enjoy it. And I'm not even a big fan of watching creative mode. I mean, I don't watch it in general, but that definitely was a worthy one of continuing it. Give us your retention rates.
Watch. Don't dislike this yet, because we still have 3 comments left, Jose.
That's a dislike.
Oh, could you imagine if Jose had disliked and walked away before getting to hear my comment? Your Movie Sucks put up the best YouTube video probably ever made. I think it might be my new favorite YouTube video. It's 2.5 hours long. Adam has mentioned it before, and it is his expose on people that say that Kimba the White Lion was ripped off by the Lion King. And it's 2.5 hours of pure comedy and information refuting every single point everyone tries to make about Disney stealing the concept of this. And it's amazing. Anyway, someone left a comment, Veronica Toon. You are the embodiment of the phrase, human beings are unstoppable forces of spite. You deserve all the accolades and recognition for going further than anyone ever has on this topic. I salute your dedications. P.S. My favorite part was when you aired over 5 freaking minutes worth of Kimba cliff fighting animation. Geez Louise, that was a long-ass commitment to sit through, though. I shudder at the notion of watching through isolating scenes and compiling them just to make this. Take my respects. It was pure spite, because I get angry about a lot of things, movie details and everything, but I've never sat down and really truly committed myself to the science of shitting on the people that say that stuff.
It's so good.
And Adam did
it.
and I highly recommend it to everyone. I know we should probably be recommending our own videos, but I'm going to actually recommend this video. If you haven't seen it, 2.5 hours. It's way more worth your time than The Irishman.
It markets itself as a video essay, but it's basically a really long YouTube comment when you watch it. It's just one person responding to a lot of wrong people. It's so good.
When you initially brought it up, when you initially said Your Movie Sucks, I thought you were going to talk about the one that Adam and I have spoken of before, which is where he compares the original Old Boy to Spike Lee's remake of Old Boy. So good, highly recommended. I'm actually, audience, I'm going to recommend you don't watch the Kimba one and you watch the Spike Lee one.
Why are you doing this? No, Spike Lee one's older, okay? Watch Kimba, a little bit more relevant, came out a couple weeks ago. Watch Kimba.
Okay, take it back.
Don't watch either of those. Watch Lindsay Ellis talk about The Hobbit.
Can we just watch all 3? I think it's going to land on John.
This is going to confuse so many people because which John is which. This comment comes from the Guts and Glory Part 2 video. This is from Harry. I hope we see James' brain at work in every video. It's so good. And that got 1.3K thumbs up. That's in reference to the Inside Out little bit that we did. And I agree. I had a lot of fun shooting that and writing that with James, and I think we should see more of James' body. Like just go full Magic School Bus. Your head, your mouth, your stomach, your colon, get in everything. I want to find more ways to, I guess, post-quarantine to put James's inner thoughts in there. And that was a great setup by Elise and James just for like kind of teeing that up. I know someone else had asked like, oh, was that planned? I was like, nope, that was just a pause that James did. And I was like, here we go.
I was gonna say, but then it was you who were going through the video and it was like, I think it would be really funny if we showed what's going on in your mind. And I want to shoot it, and I want to shoot it in this control room, which is perfect for it. and I was like, what do you want me to say? And you're like, just say these things and say it these way. And then when you put it all together, it was like watching a stupid episode of Star Trek. Like, it was so good.
I have great news for all of you. An endoscope, which is used for colonoscopies, is only $30 on Amazon. So we can.
Perfect.
We're not actually going to shoot it in my butt, John.
Wow. Has anyone ever done a video where it shows one of the Magic School Bus kids at the doctor and they're telling them what sort of cancer they have because they had a tiny school bus inside of them when they were 7 years old? There's carbon monoxide coming out of this vehicle, right? She's like, yeah, what else am I going to use to go inside of that child's colon?
So for all of our sakes, we need to avoid crowds in any way we can right now. But what if you need to go to the post office? It's a service that is sometimes something you just can't skip. What if you need postage to send out letters and packages? Well, I've got really good news for you. Stamps.com is here to help. With Stamps.com, you can print postage on demand and skip those lines and crowds at the post office altogether. Plus, you can, listen, I get it. It's really hard to figure out how to operate your business or work within a business structure, all from home, especially when outgoing and incoming packages is a major part of the equation. But Stamps.com brings all the services of the US Postal Service right to your computer in the safety and comfort of your own home, office, or anywhere else you might be hunkering down right now. Whether you're a small business sending invoices, an online seller shipping out products, or you're just working from home and need to mail some stuff, Stamps.com can handle it all with ease. All you gotta do is use your computer to print official US postage 24/7 for any letters, any packages, any class of mail, anywhere you wanna send it. Once your mail is ready, you just leave it for your mail carrier, schedule a package pickup, or drop it in a mailbox. No human contact is required for any of this. It's that simple. With Stamps.com, you get great discounts too. 5 cents off every first class stamp and up to 62% off shipping rates. Stamps.com, especially right now, is a no-brainer, saving you time and money and keeping you safe in these wild times. Right now, our viewers can get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale without any long-term commitment. You just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in open house. That's Stamps.com, enter OPENHAUS. Stay safe, my friends.
Spin that wheel.
Who's it gonna be? Guess what? It's back. Last episode, we were talking about the Game Boy controller. Well, guess what? My comment comes from that post. I posted, throwing it out there. Does anyone know anyone who owns Gamecube ASCII keyboard controller? This is an amazing feat of technology. I want one just access to one so I can film it for a video I'm making. I said, I'm probably just gonna get joke comments. Guess what? I did get a joke comment, but I found it funny. Callum Gillies said, I think this is what Ready Player One was written with.
Ready Player One was barely written as is.
They think Ernest Cline wrote a, let's say, 400-page book with this controller.
I think that's what you guys aren't realizing, the technical feat that was Ready Player One. Written all inside of chat logs in Phantasy Star Online.
579 pages of pure bliss.
I just want to say real quick to anyone watching, because John just needs it for a video.
John, could they just take B-roll of it for you, or do you need to have it like hands-on?
I mean, what are they, professional cinematographers? Sure.
We'll check in on the quest to get this controller next week, John. I'm really excited to see how it works out for you. He's gonna forget about it, by the way. He's gonna forget about this bit by the next time we record.